everybody, welcome back. That's not how girls work. Anyone else spraying right now? I'm about to spray. My boobs hurt. It's gonna be a bad one. I apologize for my sassiness in advance. People say, Charlotte, why are you so mean in this video? And it's like, I'm not. I mean, I am, but don't hate me for what I said when I was spraying. Today on Twitter, men not understanding hair parts. How did she move where her hair was growing from? She must be a witch. If the men find out we can shapeshift, they're going to tell the judge. Women and their tricks. Question for girls who are friends with other girls. Is it common that when girls hang out as friends, they are doing kinky stuff with one another? Or am I just destroyed by the entertainment? Serious question with all due respect. Yes, when we go to the bathroom together especially, that's when it happens. We're all just lesbians. At least we want to be. Oh, happy Pride, by the way. Wait, I had a thought. What was I doing? Oh yeah, subscribe. My value isn't based on my sexual history. If a pair of shoes has 50 previous owners, its value is going to go down. This is basic economics. So let me get this straight. You are comparing a woman to shoes. It's basic economics. But that also should apply to the not so fair sex, right? Just saying. They all want to do the nasty. But they don't want to marry a woman that does the nasty too much. Women can't sculpt like the men's can. This is called art. This is the legacy and heritage of the West. This is what men of the West fight, sacrifice, and die for. This is victory. Is there an example of a female sculptor who committed herself to the same level of detail that a male does with a woman?
None that come to mind.
That sculpture is an act of worship before heaven, and it shows. The sculptor is a Chinese woman, you dork-ass losers. And there she is. You know, I'm sure there would be a lot more examples throughout history of female artists. But unfortunately, women weren't really allowed to do that. For example, did you know that Mozart's sister was arguably far more talented than her brother? But she was a woman who didn't get the same opportunities as him. Woman can't make art. That's a man's job. I remember seeing this as a kid and being super uncomfortable. Saw it again and nothing has changed about how I feel. Lesbians! We're lesbians. Bikini tops, holding hands, girls kissing girls, not kissing you. Lesbians! Hello, I'm very rich. Bisexuals! I wish it were that simple. This just in, women don't have sex drives. What a funny way of saying that women aren't attracted to you. Because it's a seller's market. Men have sex drives, they want sex even with women who may be less attractive than they could get with tons of work. So take the easy way out. Women don't have sex drives. They aren't hammered with the desire to have sex regardless of their partner. As such, they date up because their target is willing to date down. Women maximize the quality, men maximize the quantity. It's why across multiple species, including humans, nature has men creating harems of women and women's chasing alpha males. Women's. It is what it is. Control your sex drive as a male and you'll be better off. Sadly, this doesn't happen because men are idiots. There is so much wrong in what you just wrote. Women do have sex drives. They're just not driving to you. They ain't driving to your house. Is that what this is really about? I think maybe. I bet. Hair in my mouth. This man has spent years studying women instead of interacting with them. That's kind of creepy. I've been thinking a lot about this, and there really is no reason I should not have a girlfriend. And I genuinely think I am entitled to one.
You're probably ugly and have bad hygiene.
False. I shower on the daily and am quite attractive.
You probably don't have a job or a stable income.
Again, false. I make $80,000 yearly. While many here make more, this is more than enough to live comfortably and support a family.
You don't know how to talk to women.
Once again, false. I've studied women for quite some time and I'm quite familiar with their thought patterns and mannerisms.
Women don't owe you anything.
Yep, you guessed it, false. As a well-functioning, contributing member of society, it is one of the nation's best interests I obtain a wife and breed by high IQ genes for the next generation. I understand women are largely impulsive and still rely on their evolutionary desires in picking a mate. Remember, I have studied them for quite a while now. These urges, however, lead them to low IQ thugs who are incapable of even sticking around for the child, and thus leads to a single mother epidemic we have now, proving that women cannot be trusted in picking a suitable mate for themselves. We've let women have their freedom for years now, and we are seeing the effects of it in a decaying society. The government must step in and regulate marriages. Oh, that's an interesting take. And I am a prime example of someone who deserves a wife. Curious to know what you guys think. I think that's stupid. Imagine if the government ordered you to marry someone. You know, I'm sorry that you haven't had much luck in the lady department, but let's maybe try actually interacting with women and being nice to women and thinking of them as more than just objects. Do that and report back to me. Women in general don't make videos because they don't have innate curiosity and the desire to share and discuss ideas. The irony of reading this in a video. Take a 5-year-old boy to a museum and he'll be looking at everything with fascination and asking endless questions. Take a 5-year-old girl to a museum and she's instantly wanting to go back to watching Frozen for the millionth time. Think of how often you see guys arguing/discussing politics, and then ask how often you see girls doing the same. So you don't hang out with women ever. Is that what's going on here? Because I feel like you're wrong. As someone who does hang out with women, it is a topic that comes up. It gets kind of heated sometimes. Even something as fun and immature as discussing who would win in a fight between two fictional characters is something you only see men doing. Obviously, there's exceptions. Syrian Girl, for example, is a political genius. Altiori has the love and interest of nature and fiction. Jerome Weisselberry is an expert of literature. However, these women are a dime in a dozen. I think maybe you should get out more. Really, we just sit around and talk about makeup and clothes. That's all we really care about in this world. Woman in my office is going through a breakup and the work guy's chat was trying to think of something nice to do for her, and one of the guys very sincerely said, "Women like mac and cheese, right?" Maybe we can do something with that? He is right, though. This is the only version of boys will be boys that I will accept. You know, I do think she would like it if you got her some mac and cheese. I think that's very thoughtful. I'm so glad we have people like this dude to explain periods to us. Exciting. Can't wait to hear your opinion. So, the average period is between 10 to 35 milliliters of blood. Each tampon holds about 5 milliliters, so 7 tampons per cycle. Let's be generous and say 10 for those ladies with an extra juicy uterine lining. Not how I would describe periods, because that's gross, but sure. You can get a 64-pack on Amazon for £7.90 plus shipping. Buy 2 packs, save on shipping, and have 128 tampons for the year. That's about £20 here or there for a year's periods. Cut down on your Starbucks venti fraps and stop whining. This isn't a first world problem. I think you have grossly underestimated periods. I personally spray a lot. Too much information? Sorry. Hey, he started it. He called it juicy. It's an extra juicy one, guys. Has so many emotions. It's so funny, but also I'm so uncomfortable. Okay, we're not gonna call it spraying anymore, guys. We're gonna call it juicing. Unnatural hair colors in women are a warning signal to stay away. It is an example of apposematism, the phenomenon of poisonous animals in nature advertising their toxicity and lethality. Apposematism is there to warn off predators, not sexual partners. If you're repelled by it, it's working. Oh, that's what's up. I think you're onto something, whoever responded to that. I hate when corporate YouTube channels act like the girl who is narrating is the person who wrote the script and compiled all of the information. Especially when random game clips are edited in to act if the narrator has absolutely any idea what the hell they're talking about. Really great video, watch Mojo. The girl narrating the video absolutely did write the script and compiled all of the information. Oh, and she edited the video too, and uploaded to YouTube, and made the thumbnail. What now? You know, it's funny because I did work for a corporate YouTube channel, and I did pretty much everything. I didn't edit, but I wrote every word.
Woman brain can't comprehend YouTube video.
Have you, like, never met, like, a journalist, like a female journalist? My mom was a female journalist. She won some awards. How girls make money. I'm going to marry a rich man. I'm going to sell naked pictures to strangers. How boys make money.
I'm gonna work 78 hours this week. I'm going to invent something.
You do know that, like, women have jobs, right? We do work. I don't. I'm just, like, a YouTuber that needs a real job. But, you know, we do, like, we can do stuff. It's actually shocking to me how many of these posts there are. Ew, engineering. Someone's got to fix the world. You're too pretty to be saving the world. Ha, wrong. P.S. For future reference, never tell a girl she's too pretty to save the world. They like it. You're just weird. Again, wrong. You know, this is a very shocking revelation, but listen closely. Women can be both pretty and smart. I know! What? Crazy. On a post about women in medical school. Still, women are
Pretty emotional.
I wouldn't want to be operated on or something by a woman.
Truthfully.
What if they start breaking down, crying, etc. as they cut me open?
Scares me.
I think this is a more understanding sub, so I at least feel comfortable with sharing that opinion here. I probably get called a sexist or some shit anywhere else. So what happens if, God forbid, you're in the hospital, life or death situation? The only doctor that's qualified to work on you is a woman. You gonna say no? So that's not how girls work. I feel like we learned something today.